in this video today, we're going to be working on our inside punches for boxing. So, if you've worked in close quarters, then you know what it's about. But if you're a beginner and you're just starting your boxing journey, we're going to pick on the most awkward punches in boxing. I'm going to put them together as a flow, and then I'm going to give you a couple of drills to work on your defense and your head movement and really build your endurance and your boxing coordination. So let's get started. So we're going to start off in our boxing stance. We're going to blast the front rip off the front foot. So we're just turning that knuckle, driving it in. And you'll notice, as fast as it comes out, it comes straight back to my face. Straight back, aiming for that liver. Now we're going to add the two on the end. So I've thrown that rip. Where's my weight? All right, I've transferred my weight from my front leg to my back leg for that two. So it's going to be here, front rip, and then I'm going to bring the back leg, bring that two. Rip, two, rip, two. So I can put it in with a bit of footwork now. Rip, two, and then back. Rip, two, coming forward and coming back. Rip, two, rip, two. So if you're going back, I recommend you punch first, then step back if you're beginning, okay? So we're going to add the third punch on the end to top it off, the hook. So it would be here, we've thrown that rip, then we're going to bring the two through, and then we're going to finish with the hook. So 3 punches, rip, two, hook, rip, two, hook. You can add it in with a bit of footwork going forward and back, rip, two, hook, and then going back, rip, two, hook. You'll notice when I'm throwing, I'm really tight. I'm just turning my hips like levers. I'm turning my knuckles over, and they're short punches. When you're beginning, you'll start to wallow and throw your shots really long. You want to imagine that there's a wee circle around here. Okay, nothing leaves that circle. And if they're tight, they're going to get to the target quicker. Now we're going to do the other side, the power side. So we're going to start with that uppercut, nice and tight, turning the knuckles over, aiming for under the chin. All right, planting the back foot, straight up the middle, and then back, and then back. When you're beginning, you'll do this. Keep it tight, and then back. Good. It's not about power when you start. Next one here, we're going to add the hook on the end. Uppercut, and then the hook. All right, turning it over. Uppercut, and then hook. So the weight's on my back foot. I've drilled that uppercut. Now where's the weight? It's on my front leg. Set up for that hook. Uppercut, hook. I can go back. Lastly now, I'm going to add the two on the end, okay? Just like I did with the other drill. So we're going to go uppercut, hook, and then bring that two. It should all flow together. Uppercut, hook, two. Going forward, a couple times, and then going back. Remember, if you're beginning, throw the punch first, and then step back, all right? Once you're confident and you can do it without thinking about it, you can do it at the same time. But it takes a bit of rhythm and coordination, so don't worry too much about that. Now, we're going to put it together, okay? With some slips, some defense and some head movement. So, like slipping, it's just boxing stance, moving your head and your hips to the side, chin down nice and tight, and remember team, your weight is forward. You're actually coming into the punch. If you go back and you look away and you get hit, okay, you're not going to be in a good space there. So weight forward, chin down nice and tight. Defense, moving your head off that center line. It's like a comb going through your hair. Line down the middle, head off that line. So we're going to put the punches together. So listen up. We're going to start with the front leg. Rip, two, hook. Slip, slip. Now where's the weight? On my back leg for the uppercut. Uppercut, hook, two. Then I go again. Slip, slip, back on the front leg. Rip, two, hook. Slip, slip, back on the back leg. Uppercut, hook, two. So I'm here. So if you're watching this video, you can rewind it, slow it down, and just practice these in a slow movement first. So we're going to put it together now. Rip, two, hook, slip, slip, uppercut, hook, two. Slip, 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 and go forward. Okay, now we're going to practice on the heavy bag. So you can set the timer for a minute or 2 minutes, just go nice and relaxed pace, and I'll just demonstrate now. We're going to be using our defense, the slipping, with our punches. So we can practice the punches. Slip, slip, uppercut, hook, two. Okay, and if you want to, you can break them down. You could go rip, you go uppercut, you can go uppercut, hook. Right, you can have a bit of fun and freestyle, but make sure everything's tight. Chin is down, punches are nice and tight, turning those knuckles over. Defending hand is always coming back and always up. Now, I'm going to give you a shoe shine endurance drill that you can do to finish. Quite fun, this one, but it's really going to test your coordination. We're taking out the slips now. So we're going to go rip, two, hook like we did, uppercut, hook, two. Rip, two, hook, uppercut, hook, two. And this is really good. It's going to test your endurance, but it's also going to test your brain, and it's going to burn those shoulders out. So like a shoe shine, we're here. And you're probably thinking, how does he do it without thinking about it? Because I've been doing it for years and I've had time to practice. But I'm going to show you on the bag now, okay? So we're doing the same punches, but we're taking out the slips. So just think of it as you're making your own music. You're just working your own rhythm. That's your inside punches there.